Hello, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is Canadian Justice. Last week, we brought you the tale of Canada's most prolific killer, the Timmy's drive-through slayer, in an episode we called Double Double and Double Murder. Tonight, it's the story of this man, Phil Space, humble collegian or homicidal psychopath. Our story begins here, last May, when Phil is in his final year of Algonquin College's top course, VCR and 8-track repair. It's then that Phil finds out that his well-to-do Rockcliffe family is not what it seems. The family begins experiencing financial troubles. They rely more and more on the Rockcliffe Food Bank, which supplies them with tiger shrimp, Nova Scotia salmon, and Russian caviar. Then, the decisive blow. Phil is told by his family that there is no longer money to keep him at the college he so loves. Phil, like most of his instructors, will not have a diploma. His life in disarray, Phil can only support his studies by stealing from others. But one night, this practice goes too far. To help identify the killer, police bring in the closest eyewitness and show him the footage. The witness is a student in instructor Peter Beesterfield's single-camera video class.
It's a tragedy. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. They only did a master shot. There was no coverage, there was no audio, there was no over-the-shoulder shots, no reverse, no reverses. I don't know who's teaching these people, but it's travesty.
Still, it was enough for police to put together this small profile of the killer.
What we're talking about here is an extremely complicated psychological portrait. And in order to illuminate that, I may have to use some highly technical police terminology. Let's say this donut represents our killer. On the outside, it looks well-rounded, but the trained eye can clearly make out a distinct hole in this person's character. Once that personality is driven to desperation, it snaps! And it's plunged into a world of despair, where it's consumed by demons.
Amazingly, the killer hid here in the very institute from which he hoped to graduate. And believe it or not, that's where the notorious Phil Space is today, studying, eating, sleeping, and dodging anybody who can possibly identify him. Let me get this straight. This guy has been in an enclosed space for 2 months now, and you're trying to tell us that you can't find him?
Look, this guy sleeps in classrooms, eats 3 meals a day from vending machines, and he doesn't even bother showing up for any of his lectures. And you expect us to distinguish him from any other student? Are you crazy? Are we done here?
If you have any tips on the whereabouts of Phil Space, contact us immediately. He poses no threat, and there is no fear of... Bob! Bob, are you all right? Oh my God, it's... Phil!